Hi all, last upload of the day. This is the domestic man of the match predictions. With a lot of the league starting to kind of get back to normality now for games, we're starting to see more man of the match cards potentially appear. So we're not quite at team of the week stage obviously because they're still doing team of the season, but if we can smash links would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G is a legend. All links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always, and comment down below who you think might get a man of the match card, and if so, which does any of these potentially appeal to you. So at the moment I'm thinking about 16 cards might stand out. We may get more, we may get less, it depends how they want to play it, but the marquee player looking at it is potentially Lewandowski from Bayern Munich due. Bayern Munich, Dortmund both ran right respectively, same for Mönchengladbach, and I would say that will help in their cause. Sancho seems most likely from a Dortmund view. If you've got his player of the month left forward, you're expecting maybe now a right winger 89 version, so fair play if you want more special cards of Sancho. Same for Lewandowski. It is worth noting with Lewandowski, if you've got his headliners, that should experience an upgrade as well, so keep an eye on that, but no guarantee that Lewandowski will happen. Leverkusen, if one gets given from that game, you've got MOTM Bailey. With Bundesliga playing Wednesday night as well, there may be some of the Wednesday games given a preference. That's why we've got Baumgartner, for example, on the kind of like extra pile that you see. Marlos scored 2 goals for Shakhtar in the game against Dynamo Kiev today, playing like right attacking mid, so that might bring us a man of the match from there. Marlos always seems to get a special card every FIFA, and this would be that annual tradition, as it were. Thuram, pretty impressive for Mönchengladbach. He has an inform already, he's got a team in the season. We're going to have a middle card being a man of the match. By the looks of it, 84 rated. I don't think Player will get in, even though he's just recently had one, so that's how Thuram gets the nod. Bremen seem to be finding a bit of form lately, and we feel Bittencourt could be the man that gets it. It was an important goal for them in a 1-0 victory over Schalke, so Bittencourt could happen as like the goal assist from that game. Rashika got the assist, so you never know, someone from that game should happen possibly. Czech League had quite a number of high scoring games and impressive results. Slavia Prague's Stanku, very impressive in their game. I think might merit an inform. Man of the match, even force a habit there. Try what we say. The Austrian Cup final happened. That may produce a man of the match. Not a guarantee, obviously, but it being 5-0 as well, there might be someone gets the nod. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. I've tried practicing it. I'm not going to say it. The Hungarian mid from Salzburg. Sazbolowski, we've gave it a go and we've probably butchered it, but he is the most likely option that we think might happen. Flavio Bacchio used to play in Scotland, he's played around the block as well. He got a hat-trick today for his team in the Polish league, Lechia Gdansk, so that might bring a man of the match. Then Stuttgart had 2 big games, one of them being the Hamburg one in midweek on Thursday night. Due to the performances in that game, Castro could be a shout from it, but it depends how they go for it, because they might go the higher rated option, but when you get usually a goal and an assist usually in that kind of game, due to the nature of the game, I think that's what's going to stand in like good stead towards getting a special card, as it were. That's kind of why we went Gonzalez. Cermak looks a good shout from a Plizen perspective, mainly because they ran absolutely riot. I doubt though, due to the scoreline, I don't think 2 would happen. 1 will happen at least, and I think he's the most likely candidate from that particular game. The Korean League looks like it might bag a couple. Paolo Cevic, very impressive in his team's scoreline. Obviously very happy or not, it's a different matter, so we'll see what comes of that. Felix, Spanish winger in the Polish league, another impressive player over the weekend. looking like might be a standout candidate. Obviously the cards aren't exactly appealing, they are just basically discard fodder, but I suppose if you pack like a team of the season and you find an extra if you find a man in the match in your club in the pack, then I'm sure we won't be knocking it. Then you've got Petcart, who's been about the block as well, if memory serves right. He might have an outside chance due to the nature of his game in the Polish league as well, so there's a possibility he could happen, but we'll see what happens for that one. I've also went with Bar in the third Bundesliga. That, like, number of these games stand out impressively. One of the Cams played very well in that same game. I think it was like 2 goals or 1 goal, 1 assist. I can't 100% remember in my notes, but there is a chance someone else from that game could happen. Like that league in general, there might be a couple that might happen. Bayern's second team were impressive. They won like 2-0. There's also the Prussen, Münster and 1860 Munich. They could merit man of the matches as well. It all depends on how many they want to give, because that's why we've got 16. End of the day, they may not necessarily do like a full team, like what it might be a full man of the match squad that's like 23 players or 18 players, for example, and that's why we've obviously gone with 16. And as I said, Baumgartner, he is from the midweek game that was played for Hoffenheim. He ran riot for them, and I think for those that like bronze pack method, he has a very strong chance of potentially happening. And like, I would say, looking at it, Bundesliga should get a few. Then you're kind of looking at the Czech League for a few. Another couple of players that could happen are Dokal or Hosek, but it depends how they want to go about it. And as we've said, Mönchengladbach, Dortmund should bang one, Shakhtar should nab one. It's fundamentally, I looked at Denmark as well. Like, the way this is starting to shape up, it's not, they've said themselves, we're not expecting a team of the week, and like, it's going to take at least 2 or 3 weeks before, I think you're going to need at least 2 big leagues to happen to kind of justify a team of the week. Like, at least 2 big leagues to make it worthwhile. At the moment, if you were to look at this as a team of the week, it's not exactly appealing. 95 Lewandowski, 89 Sancho. At this stage of FIFA, you're not exactly going to be getting yourself overly excited about. Like Leon Bailey, Marlos, Thuram. In Thuram's case, you've got an 89 version that you obtained through objectives. I would say, with all of this, they may even throw, because with how team of the season's starting to go as well, they may potentially throw like one of these man of the matches into like objectives or an SBC just as extra, just due to the maybe for some of the players that get in, like they might do like a man of the match pack, but then it'd be kind of pointless because the value of the pack could not really be worth the value of the players. You'd kind of need Thuram, Marlos, Bailey, Sancho, Lewandowski pretty much in that pack, otherwise it's pretty much pointless. But as I said, for other possibles, as I meant to say as well, when you look at the Bundesliga as well, Eintracht Frankfurt and Hertha Berlin are others that could happen. Frankfurt, I did kind of struggle. I think what would help is you need to rely on like kicker to kind of reinforce kind of where options are going. Like, I don't expect Dilrosun to happen because of his team of the season, but at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. I'm fairly happy with this, but as I said, it comes down to what people think as well. Let me know in the comments what you think may happen regarding man of the match this week, who will get in, and does any of these appeal in any shape or form, because I don't think they do to many people. But hopefully you find this useful. As I said, smash the likes as always, would be much appreciated. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, smash that notification bell as well, and I'll catch you all later.